Hi, good morning folks. In this video, game day. The Sabres are on the road to play the Islanders. Coming up. All right guys, for those of you that have gotten over last night by now, I'm hoping the Sabres will be on the road tonight to play the Islanders at the brand new UBS Arena, which I'll be excited to see the Sabres play a game in. We will see how the Islanders, who are struggling at home and is a good time to catch them, will fare out against us today. The Islanders have won 2 out of 10 games at home, folks. 2, 5, and 3. This is a good time to catch them, okay? So we've got to jump on this while they're struggling at home and while they're struggling. And it's not really a shock that the Islanders have struggled this year. Not really. You know, like a lot of people I know were picking them for first and stuff. I wasn't. And they're kind of the team I root for when the Sabres are out. So it's not like I dislike the Islanders at all. But they're getting old, that core. And you only get so many kicks at the can before you got to build again, really. The Islanders have been kicking on the door for a few years now, and they just haven't been able to, you know, get it done. They've come close. But if you go look at their core and you go look at their ages, I always check age, guys. I always check age on a team. Always, always, always. And this is an older team. And this team, you know, yes, they have some good young guys, but they're just, I don't know. You know, you only get so many chances, especially when you play a tight defensive system as they do. You know, they have only so long before the league kind of catches up to that. You can play a defensive system, be successful, but the league will counter eventually and find ways to defeat it. It's just the way it works, you know? And then you got to change your system up even. It's like, I'm not against how they play at all, though. I know a lot of fans say they're boring to watch. I got no problem with defensive hockey, guys. I just don't. I like hockey, so I can't find boring in hockey. I just can't. I can watch a tight defensive game and be just as entertained as an offensive game. Really, I can. Maybe it's because I played very, you know, for a long time. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I just never find any hockey boring. So that's how I am as a fan. Okay, on the road, Sabres are 4-7-3. And we're going against a team 2-5-3. We got to jump on this. And I think the back-to-back guys is going to help us in this game. I'm going to guess UPL will be in nets again. I'm just going to guess. It might be Subban. Might be. I just got a gut feeling they're going to go with UPL because he looked rusty yesterday, not bad. Okay, this is just my take on it. I believe he looked rusty because he hasn't played in almost, 2 weeks almost. So he hasn't played, so it's normal. The guys are going to look kind of rusty yesterday, you know. So I think we're all going to look sharper tonight. I'm pretty sure we will all look sharper. We're a better offensive team than this team. They're a way better defensive team, but we're way better offensively than them. We should be able to maybe surprise them in their building tonight, really. It might be a statement that the Islanders need to start making changes too on their roster, because the Islanders, no matter what way you cut it, people could say they started their first 13 on the road and all this and that. If you're a good team, you survive all that, and they're just not a very good team this year. So far, I might add, with the Islanders, so far. But they're an aging team, and this is a good time to jump on them while they're kind of questioning themselves maybe a little, maybe. So I'm hoping we go in there. I'm hoping we start UPL. I am. I really am hoping that UPL gets a start in this one. I'm hoping we see the basically same team we seen last night, because the Sabres showed signs in the second period and even parts of the third. Yesterday, first period was a disaster. But the second and third, we showed signs we might wake up, and we didn't. We stayed dormant. I think they're going to wake up in this game. I'm hoping they do anyway. You know, it's a perfect team to jump on. And I think they know this coming in. I'm hoping Granato's not out long. We need him behind the bench. So I'm hoping Granato's not out long, because they looked lost too yesterday, the Sabres. And I don't want to blame any of the coaching staff for that yesterday, but they did look a little lost without Granato there. yesterday at times. I'm going to guess it's the rusty thing, okay? I'm going to just guess that's what's going on. So I'm hoping today they look sharper. Okay, I'm not going to get into the wins and losses thing again, not yet. We'll see how they fare out in this road game. We could use a road win, guys. It would be nice. And it would be nice that in a new building, like when we were in Seattle, that maybe we win for the first time kind of thing. It'd just be nice to see the Sabres win this game, really. I'm just hoping they come out of there with a win somehow, and we get a split in this 2 games, and we can look at it and dissect it a bit and say, okay, this is the positives, these are the negatives so far, you know? And there's going to be some positives today no matter what. I'm sure we're going to see something that's going to impress us at some point. Like I was saying in the last video, I'm very impressed that the Sabres stuck around in last night's game because, guys, when is the last time we could see a game where they played that bad, really, I'll just put it out there, that bad, and stick around all night? They just stuck around. And if the Sabres would have played a half-decent game yesterday, they would have won. But the Devils played really well. I don't want to take anything from them. They played really, really, they look good. Their passing game looked good. Lindy, you know what, he's going to get that team on track, I believe, really. He'll get that team on track, and they'll do what they got to do over there. So we'll see in this game if we can improve the passing game. Our breakouts got to get better, folks. Our breakouts out of our zone are borderline terrible yesterday. Our breakouts were just so bad. You know, the Dahlin pass yesterday was genius. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful flip pass. I thought that was a really nice play yesterday to Tage. If we could jump up on these guys 2-0 today, maybe we have something to cook with here, and we have, you know, I want to see UPL look sharper. And I know he had over 900 save percentage last night, but he got lucky to get that. He should have let in about 6 or 7 in that game. He was beaten cleanly on some goalposts, and they missed open nets. UPL just didn't look good yesterday. He did not look sharp. He looked slow. He looked big and slow yesterday. He looked kind of like Robin Lehner, you know, not to harp on Lehner, but he looked like Robin Lehner when Lehner was a Sabre. He looked big and slow. And we know UPL's a lot quicker and more agile than what we seen last night. So hopefully he was just getting the rust out, and we will see in this game him play a lot better. This is, anyway, what I'm going for. God, I just hope we don't look like last night again and I have to do a post game on that. Oh my God, you know. So folks, I guess that's where I stand. There was something I did want to touch on. And which is kind of a surprise. I mean, we're all very aware of it right now and so on, and you know, but it's very bizarre, you know, to see the Islanders 29th overall. I mean, these are like the old days when the Islanders were just, you know, they're minus 20 in goals for and against. We're minus 23. So this is really pretty big game for both teams to kind of establish they don't want to fall off the cliff anymore. I'm hoping the Sabres come out with this win. I just really am. So we'll see. We'll see in this game what happens. I'm hoping overall that we're just happy with the result, because yesterday, even though we lost, I'm happy how we stuck around. Today, I would rather be happy how they played if we don't win this one. If we lose this one, I want to be happy. Excuse me. I want to be happy the way, sorry folks, that's me waking up half awake in the morning. I want to be happy the way we played. And if we can get that, I'm good with it, really. Just as long as we get some sort of effort where I can look back when this game is done, say I'm good. But of course, no way. I want to win. I want to win. All right, folks, I'll see you in the post game. I'm half awake. I got to wake up, and I'll see you tonight, probably 9:30, unless I do something in between. See you then.